Finally,
This,
how you doing?
I'm okay. This
That's good.
Instagram live takes some getting used to, honestly.
Exactly,
I've
but
been
I was
pressing
like,
a lot of things. Like, what's going on? Is this going to happen or not?
oh,
Oh, you look
exactly. Yeah,
amazing.
you
In fact,
too.
I already told some ladies who joined after last week's live that
Yes.
we're no longer accepting fine women in APON. That everybody there is so beautiful. Like, what's going
Yes.
on here? So if you
We
know that
organizers, what can we do?
so is that why all of you have to be so fine? Eh? Tell me why. So I just said no. Some lady, she said she was going to join. I don't want to call her name. And I'm like, immediately she sent her picture. I'm like, no, we are done accepting fine women. Check elsewhere because everybody here is already fine.
Right.
So yes, so if you're out there and you're so beautiful, just know you're supposed to be a professional organizer.
Exactly.
Humble
Exactly.
yourself with your beauty and come into the professional organizing space. We are accepting. All beautiful women are welcome. And since everybody's beautiful, everybody's welcome.
Is welcome.
Hi,
Yes.
everybody. Let me quickly see who we have on here. Hi, Olusheye Ajani. Welcome. Hello, Comfy Mama Lifestyle. Home sorting. Hi. Hi, Clara. It's good to have you here again. Hello, Queen Eye of the mic, Fireside Friday. I told Ada, are you bringing the fire? Because I don't know who is coming with the fire. Me, I'm just seated on the side for the ChitChat. So someone has to bring the fire.
Well,
okay, it's good to see you, Ada. You look radiant. And I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself in a bit. But before I ask you to introduce yourself, let me just ask everybody that is on here to please invite your friends, invite your family, your network, your colleagues. And if you have any friend who you see is always, I said it last week, Friday, every time the person comes, they're always trying to straighten one thing or the other. They are always saying things that are out of place and they're trying to tidy the place. Can you please send them the link to come here? They belong in this space. If you have any friend who is just trying to figure out what skill they are supposed to be engaged in, they're just trying to figure out what to do next, bring them here. They would learn an organizing skill that will transform their lives. And then if you know of any friend who is already an organizer, drag them along and just basically bring everybody, bring your neighbors, bring everybody. So welcome again. And let me ask this beautiful lady to introduce herself because her face looks familiar. So tell us, please, what is your name? What do you do? And what is your connection with APON?
All right. Okay, my name is Adamma Kadiri. I know a lot of people call me Ada, but now professionally, my name is Adamma, my full name, right? So I'm a highly experienced document control professional with over 20 years experience in the oil and gas sector in sub-Saharan Africa. I'm also the founder and CEO of DocMasters Limited. It's a professional document organizing company. We're a document management company where we help businesses set up a structure to manage their documents more efficiently and improve productivity.
Beautiful.
So that's what we do. And implement document management. So those are one of my key markets. Because the small businesses, I mean Nigeria, but they are negative aspects of their business when it comes to document management. So those are my target markets. And for APON, I'm the vice president of APON. So I have a family and married with children. And my birthday was just on the 10th.
Yes, I remember, but we didn't get the rice, we didn't get the cake, and we're not happy. Please, can you post our rice and cake to everybody that is currently online? You're owing us. It's official.
I will. Audio cake and
rice. And chicken, what Ada, and we wish you many more happy returns and many more beautiful years ahead in document organizing, in your family life, for yourself and for APON as well. So kudos to you. We're celebrating you again afresh after celebrating you in the group. Now, you said you're married, you have children. I'm just wondering, along the line of your document organizing and Doc Masters Limited and so on, how is it at home? Is it documentation? Everything is prim and proper and in place? Or are you like every other professional organizer who struggles to ensure that their family is in line with whatever they say? Like in my house, I always say a place for everything. It's a chant, a place for everything and everything in its place. In your house, is there some order to your document organizing, or are you having to scream up and down and lose your head? Tell us about it.
Okay, I mean, you know how the house is, right? There's so much you can control. But in terms of my dog, yes, everything is neatly kept in its place. You know, I always tell people that when I was growing up, right, my father could say, Ada, go to my cupboard, look in the school fees envelope, and bring out so and so. Or go to this this document, this envelope that has the title land, and bring out so and so.
Wow.
So I think all that somehow, maybe I unknowingly or consciously grab those things. So now you could come to my wardrobe or my cupboard. Things are in files, well named, so you can easily find what you're looking for. And my husband too does that as well. And I mean, he's good. So that is the documentation aspect. But you know, when you're an organizer, somehow you tend to want to organize every aspect of the home. My freezer, for example, like you said, everything has a home. You can't see anything lying about in that freezer. It must be neatly packed in a bag somewhere. So even if I'm in the dark, when I open the freezer, I know where my chicken is, where my meat is, where my two things are, you know. And also in my day-to-day life, every day there's a time to have breakfast, time to have lunch, you know, so everything is just organized. So I didn't know the impact that it had somehow on my children until my son went to secondary school, right? And next thing, he wins an award for self-directed learner because he said he knows. I mean, no one is rushing him to do his homework, his classwork. He just knows that he has to do this thing and submit it. So I was like, okay, that is good somehow. This my whole organizing thing is rubbing off on them. But not in their room. Oh, yeah, that's a different aspect.
How is it going with their documents? How do they keep their papers, their test papers, exam papers, their books, and all of that? How is it going on that end?
Yeah, well, when they come back, all their test papers in an envelope, they just come and give it to us, or in their study table, there's a cupboard. They put everything in there, all their books, everything. So yeah, they are trying. They are trying. At least they know where their things are. So,
well done to you. Kudos. You see, so sometimes these things, they may not make sense initially, but over time, like when your dad was doing whatever he was doing, there was no name to it. There was no professional organizing then. There was no document organizing, but he was just organized in himself, and he rubbed it off on you. You did not immediately start with document organizing. You went through secondary school, university. You were even working somewhere else in the oil and gas industry. And then from somewhere, that thing that has been brewing inside, comes alive, and here we are, voila. And without you knowing it, what you are doing is rubbing off on your kids, and they're beginning to showcase it. So I am really happy. In fact, this tells me that we are in a good place to have you as our wow.
Oh,
what are we going to do about network organizing? Honestly, this is becoming a problem. Tech organizing, network organizing, exactly. In fact, if we don't have it, we should list it. Tech and network organizing. Let's leave it at tech. I like that name. Tech organizing. What is all this? Well, it comes with the terrain, I guess. Now that everything has to do with technology and all of that, we're at the mercy of technology. When it goes off, it does. And when we go back, it bounce right back. So it's good to be back. I was going to ask you, how has the organizing terrain been for you in terms of jobs that you get? How often do you Queen Eye of the mic? Yes, network organizing.
Network organizing.
We are going to take that up. Maybe that's your calling, Queen Eye of the mic. Hurry up and come and take charge. So I was just wondering, how has the business terrain been for you as a document organizer? Do you get loads and loads of businesses, or is it a struggle? Because I'm sure some people who are listening would like to be part of document organizing or residential, but it would just be good for them to have an idea, something that, encourages them,
Okay. First and foremost, you have to have the passion for what you do. Because that passion is going to keep you going. So that's the first thing I would say. Now, in terms of job, you have to find innovative strategies and ideas. Because not everyone wants to organize something at that point in time. So I train people. So I'm a document controller. So that is the first, that's my first call. So out of document control, there's document organizing. So document control, so I train people in that aspect. I could set up a document control center for companies. And then I also offer digital, conversion of paper to electronic digitalization.
You just hit the point. It's very important.
Very important.
I'm going to say something. Yay.
So I mean, there's disposal, the right way to dispose, shredding, So
Ada, don't give out all these secrets.
Don't give out all these things, Abby.
To come out when we're training, but you can see that there's a wide, just document control alone. There's a lot that you can key into. She talked about converting manual documents into digital. I now just thought of all our ancient albums that the pictures have gotten glued to the pages of the album. Then when you're trying to open to view the album, it's feeling your face away from the picture and everything is going bad. What are you doing still using all of those when there are photo books and digital ways to go about organizing your photo? So there's photo organizing as part of it. So come on, the list is endless.
Endless. Cloud storage, helping people. So all those things come into play somehow.
So the list is endless, honestly, and we have to begin to think outside the box. When you come in, you may be thinking, organizing, they're just going to arrange the place. In fact, I remember one client that I was talking about last week that adopted me as her daughter eventually. And she said, my daughter, Delta, I'm really going to miss you, and so on. When next would you people come? And I'm remembering that after a while, when we first went, she was always saying that these organizing people are treating us anyhow. Then by the time she got to know us, by the time she saw our expertise, The next time she had people visiting while we were working, and I forgotten the comment they made, and she quickly flew at them and said, no, 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 don't go there. These are experts in their rights. They are trained and they go for conference. She started selling our market for us. Bottom line, there is a lot. Don't limit yourself. Come into organizing, come into APON, come and learn. Even if all you do is to learn how to ensure that your home documents are in place, like a dad's dad, who can sit somewhere and say, go to the document cupboard, the second drawer, the envelope in front, labeled this. The third document, bring out your school fees receipt. If you can get that going, my goodness, first of all, your home is going to make sense. And meanwhile, you're not really in the professional organizing industry, but you're learning, and it is helping to keep your family productive in the area of not searching for documents far and wide when you need to urgently get them, you know. And then the albums that we talked about, even if all you do is to learn how to organize your albums at home, and from there is some order, and you can keep an inventory of all of your albums online for generations yet unborn, then it's worth it to be part of what we are doing in APON. I am so excited. In fact, when we started organizing, who knew that it would begin to make sense? Yes, like you said, initially it's usually difficult to define what you do, and people say, I don't understand, but it's getting better. It's getting better. So kudos, keep up the good work. There are not many professional document organizers, so I don't know how you've been keeping it going, but keep up the good work. It's only gonna get better. So I see a lot of people. I see you, Sabina, Briannic. I see Ebele Chuku. I see Des Moses. I see Ebini. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please put them there in the comments and we will answer. Is there anything confusing you about what we do as organizers? Even if it does not make sense to you, tell us, this organizing does not make sense, and then we will have something to say about it. This is Ada. Ada is our Vice President of APON. APON is the Association of Productivity and Organizing Professionals in Nigeria. But we're open to Ada. Ebele Chukwu is saying hi to you. Hi, Ebele. You're only saying hello to Ada, but I'm saying hi to you as well. I'm jealous, honestly. I'm jealous. Put my own hi there, Ebele Chukwu. So yes, if all that you do with all the information you're getting here is to organize yourself, time management, schedule management, a lot of us, we need all of these resources. And Ada, our Vice President, is on here today to say, look, these are the things that we can bring to you as an organization. And this is how we intend to ensure that going forward, you have no fears about the people you bring into your home, because APON is going to ensure that they are verified. You have no fears anymore about, what if they break an antique decor I have in my house? We plan with the help of APON to ensure that the organizers that come to your home are insured. So if anything goes wrong, the insurance company is going to get it sorted. So, oh my goodness, what are you waiting for? Clara said something in contrast to Ada's dad. I had a very elderly uncle who knew where everything was, but he was a gatherer and never threw, I know that uncle, never threw away anything. So when he would send me to get something, I would struggle. I feel you, Clara, I feel you. In fact, sometimes when you look at document organizing, Ada, please, you shed some light on that. You'll find out that some people have their marriage certificates, they have their school certificates, they have their children's certificates, they have some receipts from, what's that company that used to be for phone call, telecoms company? Nitel. In this 2020 something, you will still see some Nitel receipts amongst some people's things, and you still see some NEPA, even though we have moved from NEPA, and you'll be saying, excuse me, ma'am, this document is no longer relevant, and they'll say keep it. I'm like,
no, keep it. Yes.
And you'll be saying, no, there's no NITEL. You don't need it anymore. So sometimes we keep things that we don't need. And that, tell me some funny things that you've seen there. Somebody's wedding receipt for their wedding reception, and that person is now a grandma. But well, maybe for sentimental reasons, but we can take a photo of it and save it.
You know. That's, you know, people just don't want to let go of things.
Yes,
they don't want to. And it's hard. It's hard. You know? We can't preach decluttering enough. You never know how much you have until you're moving out or moving office. Then it will dawn on you. I'm like, where did all this in this house? These things are just hiding here. So people hold on to documents, right? And really, in the document, right, we have what we call retention period.
Yes, for each document type.
Yes, this document we keep it for 5 years, and then we discard it. Discard it in not by burning it or tearing it in the proper way, that's shredding. So like Professor also mentioned, if you can convert it to electronic, a format and save it. So that way you are reducing space. You're having space now. I mean, instead of keeping, like you said, NITEL bills from 1970 something, you don't need them anymore, right? So get rid of them. So retention period helps in the document space.
So these are some of the things that
2 years. Yes. So everybody should have a retention period.
Yes.
Like for me now, those scripts that they give us after exams. Okay, you know when it comes to the house now, your children, they bring back their exam scripts. Honestly, after one term or two, I'm throwing them away. I'm like, because honestly, you wouldn't go to look at those things anymore.
Again,
right?
Yes.
When you got 10/10, you won't, because it is there and you see, guess what now? Results are now electronic. I don't know if schools still do hard copy like in our time. Yes. So the things are changing. So now those your e-copies, save them. You need to, and that's where there's a very important aspect of document management, that is file structure. Create your files.
I don't tell them everything.
Oh, so let me not give them too much.
Training.
Okay.
Training that will help structure their family documents, their albums, and so on. There was something I was going to ask you. You know, Shola and I, what we used to do for our children, and it may help some of you here, is at the end of a school session, we consolidate all of the, they give them a lot of sheets. We pick the 5, so amongst their art pieces, we pick maybe the 5 best and do away with the rest. Then out of their poems and stories, we read through, we just check and know what to keep, what is vital, because like you said, some things we never go back to them, and they just accumulate and become junk. And then when you're looking for that one very important thing, you can't find it because every other thing that is not supposed to be there has, I see a lot of comments here. Let me quickly read them out. Clara is seriously beginning to consider a change of career to professional organizing. Bring it on, Clara.
Clara,
we are ready for you. We are ready for you. Comfy Mama says this aspect of document is so fascinating. Ada, well done. Ada, this training, don't worry. We're going to bring mommies, daddies, children, because the whole family needs to understand how to put their documents in order. It is very important. Comfy Mama says some schools still do, unfortunately, some schools still do manual or hard copy results, that we need to enlighten them. And we are glad to have you as part of APON. Yay! And we need to go and create that awareness. You're correct, Country Mama. Thank you, Ivy Girl, for joining us. Thank you, Spaces by Be Me. Yes, we are just happy to have you all here. It's been a couple of minutes understanding a bit more about document organizing. Ada is one of the few document organizers that we have here in Nigeria, but she is very happy and excited to share her knowledge. So we're going to keep you posted. Keep your eyes on the APON page. We're going to let you know so that you will know how to organize your children's school documents at the end of the school session. You know what documents are live documents and what documents should go after 5 years, 10 years, so that there's some order. And like Ada's dad, you'll be able to, when you're somewhere at some interview place and you need a document, you'll be able to call someone at home and say, hey, baby girl, go upstairs. In the document drawer, the top one at the back, the file that is labeled, so that you will not be in confusion and lose out on a very good opportunity when somebody at home could very easily capture that document, scan it and send it to you, and you have it immediately and say, oh yeah, the document you're asking for, I have it right here, and you'll be looking very correct. But when you don't have those things together, no, it's just going to cause a lot of murky waters for you. So keep your eyes on our APON page for when Ada is going to come and help us put some order and structure. If you're confused about your ancient Nightingale wedding albums and other pictures, how you're going to put them in order, we have Ada in the house to help us. If you're concerned about how to ensure that every single document has a home and is in the right place, Ada is here to help put some sunshine on your face. So don't miss out on this. And because she's our vice president, she has come with all of this knowledge, and she's going to help put structure, bring about templates. If you're a business person here and you are not sure of how to get your templates in order for your business, we are here to help you. APON is coming packed full with resources that will transform your life and the life of your family, your businesses. So what are you waiting for? Keep in touch with APON. And if you know anybody who needs to hear about organizing and how it will transform their lives, Ada, tell them we're here.
We are here. We are here, my people. Come and join us. I read a comment that said organizing, I mean delayed aging, something like that. So I had a good laugh. So come and be young like Krista and I. You know, looking young, people are getting old, you know, because everything is organized in our lives.
Yeah, I'm seeing hashtag be like Ada's dad.
Be like Ada's dad.
Correct. And I'm seeing Clara saying putting documents and photos in order actually helps us preserve and transfer priceless information from generation to generation, passing the legacy on. Thank you, Ebele Chiku, for your claps and your show of power that we can do it. Yes, Queen Eye of the Mic, you're so correct. Anti-aging. Hey! Anti-aging. Makeup and skincare people, that organizing is an anti-aging remedy. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Ada. I am so happy that we have you in our space. There is nothing as valuable as having an expert who knows their onions and is ready. By the way, Ada has a book, and if Jamie can share the link here to Ada's book, and
was about, you know, because they're like, what's document control? So I just came up with that. It's just a short 10-page book, very simple, that just tells people what is document control, provides clarity to what the profession is all about. And I can
free, you
and the
said?
link is posted. It's free. It's a free book. I just give it that free.
Let's allow you go and enjoy that book. And then for those who kept trying to reach out to me for my Madhouse book, Dami is going to also put the link in the comments. Feel free to learn. Apply and begin to see transformation. So thank you so much, Ada. Thank you, everybody who has been on this live with us. Thank you for hearing us out. Thank you for spending time with us, and we look forward to making impacts in your life. APON is here to stay. APON is here for you, and we promise to hear all that you have, all your concerns about organizing, even the concerns that are yet to show up. Bring them on, and we will take them and we will get solutions for them and ensure that you get the best out of it. So thank you. I can see the links there. We're going to go now, and we hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and see you again next week for another episode of our APON Fireside Chat. And when you're coming, please come with your fire, because there is no Fireside Chat without a fire. So take care. Thank you, Ada.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We love you, APON, and we know that you are here to bring good to our land. Cheers and bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.